Hello, my name is Guillory. I'm the new career planner here at Lawcom. My role here as a career planner is to be the middleman between the command, yourself, and Headquarters Marine Corps with all retention matters. So a little bit about how I became a career counselor. I joined Marine Corps November 29, 2010. My original MOS was a 1341 heavy equipment mechanic. My first enlistment came by fast. It was either time for me to make a decision to either enlist as a 1341 or execute my EAS. I did enjoy being a Marine, but I honestly didn't care for the MOS. So when I spoke to my career counselor, he had recommended, to consider lap moving. He did ask me one question. He said, what would you do if you're outside the Marine Corps? What type of job would you want to do? And I said, anything that helps people, especially kids, because I enjoy helping kids. So he said, I have one thing better. How about a career planner? We were called that at the time, but now we're career counselors. He says, helping Marines with their careers. And I went to the schoolhouse, and then I became a career planner since 2015. Key takeaway here is, if you enjoy being a Marine but don't care for MOS, consider lap moving. See what your options are. I ended up changing my MOS, and now I'm making the Marine Corps my career, and I'm going to do the 20, maybe farther, depending on how I feel. One thing I really enjoy about my job is basically asking those hard questions to the Marines. We will have interviews throughout your career, and we will, discuss your plans to either continue your service in the military or to transition out of the Marine Corps. We do ask those tough questions during the interview, kind of see what your professional, personal goals are, and, engage from there, try to keep you on track with what you're trying to do, give you advice, give you options, and then you decide from there whether you want to pursue it or not. So the Marine Corps is changing. Times are changing. It is getting a little tougher. It's becoming more competitive, actually, to re-enlist as the years go on. So the sooner you know, the better. The biggest thing is just staying on top of your own career, your own timelines, your own dates. For now, those of you that fall under the FY27 retention campaign, if your ECC, your end of current contract, is between October 1st of 2026 to September 30th of 2027, then you are considered a FY, fiscal year 2027 Marine. If you're on your first enlistment, you're considered a first-term Marine, which is a FTAP Marine, called a first-term alignment plan. It did kick off January 1st if you were listed under the Commandant's Retention Program. MAR Admin 59/25. If your name is listed on there, then you are eligible to submit as early as 1 January. Those of you that are not listed and you're on your first contract, you can start as early as April 1st of this year. And there are targeted MOSs that are listed on the retention campaign that if you are interested in those select MOSs, you can start submitting this January. And if you have orders, or if you want to volunteer for an SD or assign to an SD and you report and your detached date is prior to December 31st of 2026, you actually can start submitting for re-enlistment now. If you don't fall into those boats, then hard dates are April 1st for first-term Marines and June 1st for STAP Marines. So first-term Marines, you have an ed date to submit for re-enlistment by August 31st of this year. And for STAP Marines, you have a submission deadline to submit by October 31st of this year. So don't miss your opportunity. Stay ahead of your career. An old-time favorite saying of mine is, closed mouths don't get fed. Same goes for closed minds don't get heard. We're unable to help you if you don't reach out to either myself or your leadership with any questions, concerns that you may have about your goals, so we can help you attain them, reach them, and pursue them.